Midnight Hauntings.
Man-eater. Arthur Flint had always been a successful man. With his wife, they raised 3 sons and owned the largest farm in the region. No one had more horses, sheep, or cattle than him. Each day his herds grew, and at first this was a source of pride. But as the animals multiplied, Arthur began to worry. Managing the ever-increasing livestock became overwhelming, leaving him exhausted as he worked day and night. He'd sometimes catch himself thinking, if only I could eat them all, life would be simpler. Then, one summer, a plague hit. Many of his animals, cattle, sheep, chickens, started dying. Strangely, Arthur felt a sense of relief. Maybe this plague is a blessing, he thought. But the deaths didn't stop. Day after day, more animals perished. Soon Arthur was too tired to bury them all and spent his days bedridden, watching the seasons change. One day his wife approached him. "Arthur, I have news," she said calmly. Fearing the worst, Arthur asked, "Have the children died?" "No," she answered. "I'm pregnant." The news filled Arthur with joy. His energy returned, and he threw himself into work again. But something strange began happening to his wife. She couldn't stop eating. Night and day she consumed all their food supplies, yet she never gained weight and only seemed to grow hungrier. "It's the baby," she said, her voice desperate. "He twists inside me and only stops hurting when I eat." Arthur dismissed it as nonsense, but her condition worsened. Soon the baby demanded more and more, first chickens, then calves. As the months passed, their food supply dwindled, but the plague ended, and their livestock began to replenish. Yet, the baby's demands grew insatiable. After the boy was born, things didn't improve. He was ravenous from the start, devouring animals at an alarming rate. As an infant, he ate chickens by the dozen. By the time he could walk, he was consuming sheep for breakfast and horses for dinner. The boy's appetite was monstrous, but Arthur found a twisted sense of relief. The boy helped keep the livestock under control, but the more he ate, the larger and more feral he became. Arthur was horrified, yet unable to stop the cycle. Each day he would leave the boy in the fields to eat whatever he could catch. The boy tore through animals with his bare hands, devouring them alive. Soon he wasn't just eating the meat, but the bones as well. As winter approached, the farm's animals were all gone. The boy had eaten everything: cattle, chickens, horses. The family was left with nothing, starving and desperate. Furious, Arthur's wife confronted the boy. "You've eaten everything we had," she yelled. "We have nothing left." The boy, now towering in size, growled, "I'm still hungry. Bring me more to eat." When there was nothing left on the farm, the boy began to roam the countryside. He devoured livestock from neighboring farms, and soon, people began to disappear. First, a neighbor's daughter went missing. Then Arthur's own sons vanished one by one. Left alone, Arthur became consumed with fear. One night he was awoken by a presence at his bedside. He couldn't see anything in the darkness, but he could hear heavy breathing and feel the warmth of foul-smelling breath on his neck. A deep, rasping voice broke the silence. "I'm hungry. What is there to eat?" Arthur, trembling, whispered, "Nothing. You'll have to find food elsewhere." There was a long pause before the voice replied, "You lie." And then, in the dark, Arthur felt teeth grazing his throat. "Father," the voice whispered, "you smell delicious. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story and want to experience more spine-chilling tales, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Your support helps us bring more haunting stories to life. Join our community and let the scares continue. Stay safe, stay spooky, and we'll see you in the next one.